Yes,
how did the case go?
What case?
Case here and Nomsa and Ukraine.
Oh, the magistrate just dismissed the case.
Why did you have to go to court?
Where were you, Lebon?
I told you to wait for me, I guess.
Lebon, you were not here. I had to go to the court.
But I told you to wait for me. Now the soup is going to shake on us.
Lebon, so no is a
Wait, sometimes.
Gentlemen, this bastard seems to be the celebrity of Mangaung.
It's not like this.
How so?
This bastard just has his luck, with his witnesses failing to appear at court.
Oh, okay. No, come up for daylight for you. If this bastard gets away with this, because you do not get enough evidence to prosecute, to convince a prosecution.
That's so.
Man, shut up! I can't believe that you couldn't even get this bastard to answer for his disguise as a freaking engineer.
Su,
yeah.
We have everything under control.
How so? How so?
We have several leads that will help us in nailing this bastard down, this time.
Well, you better move it. Because the magistrate has my damn well, you know what I mean. You better move it.
What am I saying?
Lebon, shut up!
Why always like you so? Kita ho faga mosho aja. Ha ke na le sahana no kita ho faga mosho.
Police are requesting the community to assist with the identification of the fallen criminals who ran from a church yesterday after these suspects are said to use different disguises to abuse women and rob them.
What about the gut? Okay.
Malum, even though put it, Kelebo, I said, thank you, someone is. Lerato, it's time to bath now. Can we go? Hurry, you have some. Lerato, Malum, had hits. Samai, give Mama to have some. Fidel Raturo can have a bathroom. Give Mama to have some. Malmo had hits. Hurry, get.
Okay, my sister, you told her that
Ka bua ka dading ya maobane tao. Siswe le jiksi sa ele sangoma. Ah, se jiksi. E mona ke jiksi go. Kaqepe.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Ye mon, ke ba ntwana tseo di a baleya mfethu. Balate.
Wa we misa koloi o sa driver la tentwana
Ye
tseo.
monna wa tseba ha ona defense ka mona. Ba tlo dosha koloi. Wena etsa ka pele before ba ya.
Ke o rata ho fana ka di-orders now and then ba.
Don't move. Are, careful. Yelo lagi bona go le shutile ka ka phone eo. Ke eng ke batla o sebedisa for evidence. Clear. Ba tla mama clear.
Aga go ba khotmane. Di mana ka so ka phone. Khotmane.
Thola.
Ke go ibuza.
Masepa boto. Ikentse le masepa ngaka ke a bona wena le. Mme wa ka. Na wa hopola hore monna yo o nantsa reng ho wena?
Ntate, o ne ntse a re, I'm coming. Empa ha ka qetella mosebetsi.
What is this I'm coming all about?
Your Honor, the victim says the perpetrator kept on saying, I'm coming, but never finished the job.
Does it mean that he was in the other room?
Mewa, ako hlalosa se magistrato, ha tsa bua manyala a na le ka kamoreng e nngwe.
Che mme, ke ne ke na le mathata a popelo. A re a ka nthusa ha nka ya ha hae. Ha ke fihla ha hae, badimo ba hae ba re ke lokela ho ba mosadi wa hae. Ke lokela ho etsa meetlo e seng mo ke tlo shwa.
Your Honor, yes, he forced me and said I was his wife, and his ancestors said he must perform a ritual on the defendant.
Did he make any penetration into you?
Mwak, ana wila ikhala ka lebekere sidibe?
Ya mme, o na nkentse yona ka molomong.
Ao, lwena manyeo. Hobaneng o sa ilwe jwale? Your Honor, he forced it through my mouth and he beat me.
Next time you must bite it very hard till he lets go.
Go to him, me. Magistrata a re nako e tlang, o ilome, ho fihlela ba inela. The witness understands, Your Honor.
The witness is excused. You will be informed of the court proceedings once this criminal is arrested.
Mmeoka o ka itsamaela, empa o tla tsebiswa ka tswelopele ya nyewe ena hang ha mabete a salletswe ke ditshepe.
What a shiny, shiny, shiny sun.
Lucky you. Oh, bastard. Next time we will nail your damn ass.
Oh, is it? Yeah, well, I guess the law is on my side.
Well, not for long.
Okay. I am going to whip you, my darling. I am going to whip. Look here, look. Tell me, how do you feel? How do you feel being whipped by the colonel of the South African Police Force? Wow! Yes, I am going to serve justice. I'm going to give you what you deserve. I will.
He was a friend. I thought I could trust him. We were both drunk. Yes, I went along with some stuff. But he kept on asking me to do all 6. I said no, over and over again. He got pissed off and shoved my head down there. I kept my mouth shut. I was pushing back as hard as I could, but I could not move. He let go and said sorry. But is it wrong of me not to forgive him? My friends don't believe me. They say we're both drunk and it's not such a big deal. I just feel lost and confused. I just want it all out of my head. I was raped. Raped. I was fucking raped. I walked the face of earth once more. A mindless puppet. My strings are torn. The creaky bones, the bad eyesight, yet the chance to do right wages a war against my thoughts. Parents weeping, children's souls slain, all bloody thoughts. I look in the shadows, and a creature did lurk and whispered to me, "Thou shalt be killed if thee cannot find the demon licking thou mind." And so off I ventured to quench my thirst of purses piled with hearts busted with pain. And on that quest, what did I find and see? A destiny for the wicked. You say you care, but you don't. That's why you there, not here. You said you would change, but you won't. Somebody's baby was buried today. The empty black hearse from the grave rumbled back, and the morning somehow seemed less smiley and gay. I know not her name, but her sorrows. I know, for the black hearse has been too at my doorstep.
In the name of Bishop Muzerewa. In the name of Bishop Muzerewa. Uzalwa tukwezo, izombone. Uzalwa tukwezo, izombone. Aw izombone, 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 izombone.
The Mangaung Metro Police are requesting the community to assist with the identification of the following criminals. These suspects are said to use different disguises to abuse women and rob them. They were last seen running towards Dinaway.
Hey, athi moluko wa haso go utshwara. Hey, tseksetsi watse. Just for ba. Hey. Lerato ena batho. Ka re ke mme sa kgathalla ngwana. Tseksetsi watse. Batho.
Yes, sir. We are already at the crime scene, sir. We will do our best, sir. Thank you. Let's go.
So this is where that bastard runs his rape charge.
It looks like it. Let us start looking for evidence. Whatever you can find. Find anything?
Not yet. Come check this side.
Lebona, look what I found. It must belong to the complainant.
But re prova jang hore ke ya hae.
We will use this for evidence.
Ke etse nna ka ona jwale.
Nka lebona man. Hey, don't lose it, Lebona. If you lose it, we are back to square one. We don't have evidence. Hurry, yep.
Tomorrow marks an end to a search of a serial rapist who has been harassing the community of Mangaung for so many years and getting loose from the jail gates. The recent arrest and evidence brought to the attention of the law could leave the serial killer in jail for so many years. This is truly emphasized by the outcry of the public.
Rape na batho ba teng ha ba bolawe papa. Re kgathetse.
No, taba gore bebele ro ska bolaya.
As I'm standing here, there's a large group of people picketing outside the street with black faces and holding placards. Hector Kunene, Goitsemang Television, Bloemfontein, Free State.
All rise in court. Emma, kika liduti je. Silence. This court is now in a session.
The rapist.
Mobidi.
So this is not the first time you have passed yourself as someone else. Here, it says you have been caught twice posing as a doctor. Once as a captain of the police force.
3
times as a bishop. Once as an engineer. In all, you have been arrested. Let's see. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 times in all. So this makes the 12th.
Correct. Arrested 12 times. But I must point out, Your Honor, that my client, Mr. Mutowulong, has been arrested 11 times but was never found guilty at all times. His record is clean.
Mrs. Da Silva, University of the Free State, law graduate. Impressive record, I must say.
Mad Silva. University of Free State Dlhamini.
Well, I can imagine how your client managed to duck out of all these arrests every time. But I can assure you, you are going for a dirty record this time. Oh yes, I am going to smear it with debt. You can count on it.
Well, ke a tseba hore wena kopi ya go le hore ke na le 11 arrest and ha ke soka ke kwallo. And ke a tshepa le dumela hore ha o ka etsa hore ke kwallo kgotlo lena o tlo fumana promotion mme ni here ko jwetse o tla bona le finya surgeon mehlalo.
Well, we'll see about that.
Does the accused speak English?
Che.
No, Your Honor, the accused cannot speak nor hear English.
I can translate.
There won't be any need, ma'am. The state will provide translation. Miss Skopi will translate.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Are you Jakes Makadi?
Anakona Jakes Makadi.
Hey, Che, I mean...
What was that?
Oh, it's his nickname, Your Honor.
Objection, Your Honor. Those are not the defendant's real names.
Overruled. The defendant is here in person. Credentials will be dealt with later. Let's continue, shall we? On the 27th of June, 2007, you were found in an unlawful and undesirable act of harassment in Harmony Church, Mangawung, Bloemfontein.
Ka 27 tsa Phupjane o fumane ke ntsa ga tibitibi ya boitshwaro bo bobe ba tlhekefetso mane kerekeng ya Harmony ke tshwalekesheneng la Mangaung Bloemfontein.
Don't answer that.
Hey, Thola wena se mau mau. It is clearly understood that when the police entered the house of the Lord, the guilty conscience pushed you and your friends out of the streets of Mangaung. Wa utlwala ha maponisa a fihla ntlong eo ya morena. Letswalo le ile la o tabola wena le metswalle e ya hao ya dikebeko le balele kerekeng ya modimo le phahlolana le distrata tsa Mangaung kwana Bloemfontein.
A few moments later, you were found on top of a woman whom you claim is your wife. True or false?
Metsotsana ka mora moo o fumane o le hodima mosadi eo wena o reng ke mosadi wa hao. Nnete ka fa bohata.
Ya mme wa ka ke nnete hore yena ke mosadi wa ka empa ha ile on top
It's true, your worship.
Now you listen here, good people. This is the court of law, not a kangaroo court. I will not allow any rudeness in my court. Now, Jakes, are you two married?
Ke
nnete hore yena ke mosadi wa ka.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where's your marriage certificate?
Lingolo la lenyalo otse.
Ho nyalana re nyalane fela ha re a nyalana makotleng a dinyalo.
We did not marry in the court, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the defense presents this court with a customary marriage certificate between Mr. Motoulong Batate Bonge and Selina Khampet as Exhibit 01, signed and blessed by a gospel evangelistic Bishop Mozerewa in the year 2000, September the 10th.
Okay. Who is Disebo Molebo?
He monna yo ona batla o tseba ke mang Disebo Molebo.
Ka nnete nna ha ke mo tsebe ho hang mme wa ka.
I don't know her, Your Honor.
Is she not one of your wives? The one you married under the blessing of Pastor Mokoti of the Senior Evangelist Episcopal Church.
Ha se mongwe basadi ba banyetseng ha Pastor Mokoti.
Ka nnete nna ha ke mo tsebe mme wa ka ho nix lelete.
No, Your Honor. I don't know her.
Your Honor, the defense presents Exhibit 02, a letter from the small claims of the Kangaroo Traditional Courts, nullifying any relationship between Mr. Motoulong and Disebo Molebo.
Ms. Da Silva, let us agree on line of march in this court. Today we are dealing with a matter that requires that we should not shade the events that led to this court seated here today. Many women and children are dying with pain from the same perpetrators. And what we deal in courts is reading credentials and going through court procedures. Well, today I'm putting my head on the block. We will deal with the character Jakes Makadi, and in the end we will stand accountable to the public and motivate this court's decision. That means that this court is the law, and you are the representative of the defendant. How I run my court is my work. Yours is to prove beyond reasonable doubt that your defendant is innocent. There are two people, or rather two characters in your defense. You will remain patient while I cross-examine character 1, Jakes Makadi. And then you will cross-examine character 2, your Mr. Motoulong yourself. And until further investigation is necessary, we shall do so. But until then, this man is a rapist. And it is my responsibility and yours as a woman to prove that. Do we understand each other? Do we understand each other, Ms. Da Silva?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good. Now, Jakes, didn't you tell the court last week that Disebo Molebo was your lawful wife?
Is it not because Disebo Molebo, whom you were forcing yourself to give you a blowjob, was claiming for maintenance since you never finished the job? Yes and no, Your Honor. Yes and no? Your witness, Ms. Da Silva.
Your Honor, the defendant is clearly saying that all these complications led to the decisions as disclosed in Exhibit 01 and 02.
Okay. Is it because you were continuously threatening to kill her if she told what happened?
No,
What was that?
Your Honor, Exhibit 03, divorce papers as prepared by the local Sanko community service and authorized by the deep blessing of Bishop Muzerewa, signed in the year 1991, September the 10th.
Ms. Da Silva,
if Your Honor will lend me an ear, Exhibit 02 states clearly that the defendant has stopped any relationship whatsoever with the respondent.
Ms. Da Silva, I believe Jakes Makari is responding well from the questioning. I see no relevance of this evidence you're smuggling into my court. Let's continue. Now, Jakes, who is Lorato? Kima Lorato?
Lerato, she's...
Does she not say uncle to you?
Aha!
She does, Your Worship. Do you know that Lorato has been diagnosed as a rape victim? Do you also know that she's HIV positive? And further, you are busy luring girls at the Harmony Church and threatening their mothers with death.
No. Tell my sister, my sister. Tell these people who that's it.
Objection.
Your Honor, I was waiting for my sister with the key. Do you live with your sister? Or do you also have...
Chair.
No, Your Honor. What did you want to do with the key on that Sunday when she was at church? Why did you choose to look after Lorato on that day? So that you could sexually abuse her like you are used to? When no dumelang ho nka senotlolo ka sonta seo e le o tlo hohela ngwana mme o mo bete jaka ha o tlwaetse.
No man, my sister pregnant. You don't hold them.
Yes, no, Your Honor.
Your Honor, you have got all this wrong. This is not how it should go. Provide the defense to state its case. I'm sorry, but this is brutal to humanity. We cannot treat defendants like animals. We must respect our human rights and protect our constitution.
What do you know about humanity? Exactly. And the constitution?
Exactly. Well, maybe, Miss Lawyer, you should have first looked at yourself. Yes, stay out of me then.
Silence! Silence in this court!
Order! Ms. Da Silva, I thought we had an understanding.
Yes, Your Honor, but he did not do all those things. He told me that...
Do you think we have time to play? Do you expect us to be friendly and smiling with you, Ms. Da Silva? Law graduate. Attaching our emotional feelings to cases. Hiding behind law practices and procedures. And abusing human rights while we fail to maintain responsibilities thereof. Yeah, while our children, their mothers, their sisters, yourself as a woman, are being abused and sexually harassed by hooligans like these. Mabona ba tlhekefetswa ka motabo ebile ba tshosetsa ka lifu ke ditsotsi tse tshwana le wena tjena a go isheba fela go jwang. Or do you think that this is a shebeen? A canteen where you law students brag to your colleagues about high percentages on articles, while there's abuse on these poor souls by these pathetic hooligans.
Come on, Anamoko. While people like you are laughing and dancing, while poor women and children, your family, are dying of death and pain.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yabuwa, man! Buwa! Hey, take a buwa, man!
How will we ever trust these souls with their own children? How will you ever sit in the festival and not wonder and pray for the safety of your daughters and all mamas you left at home? Ms. Da Silva, we are dealing with a big virus, bigger than HIV and AIDS. We have to protect our own souls, our own beings, men. We have to treat them like serpents and virus that spreads faster than streams. Men are beginning to revenge against the Garden of Eden saga. We have to stop them until they bury their mission on why Eve gave in to stop the serpent. Until then, all we have to do is to eliminate any paradigm that fuels this virus. And this Jakes Magadi is one of the root sources.
Onana umona kita meaning mo le tantang le hobela le metswalo ya na di tsotsi ka mo le hlekefetsang ibile le nnwesa batho meroto.
But your honor,
bona mona wena ha ke so qete onana umona kita meaning le tantang ibile ha bana ba rona ba lla ka mahlaba a peto le dinuwa le tjena man motho a teng o ikentsa lokileng empa o kentse le rumo ka kobong.
But your honor, objection. You need to understand that all these allegations are not true. Your honor, it will pacify our conscience to see such a family man who is trying to repent from his mistakes being crucified. Mr. Mutolong loves his family and sister very much. He would not do such things. No.
What did you say to the court last week? What did you say about the luring of children at the Pulamadibuho crash? And the day that you fed Lorato chocolates and fantasized about her private parts? Pretending to be an elephant with a long trunk that penetrates young child's private parts. What have you just said about your relationship with Disebo Mulebo? Couldn't you just at least pray for her and give her prayer water other than threatening to kill her? What about the gang raping in Hope House? Didn't you mastermind it? What did you say in the cell? Today, yes, tomorrow, no.
Those people, shit, man.
What was that?
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Your honor, this is bullshit.
Objection, your honor. The defendant did not say that.
Guilty. Confusing court. Harboring rapists into Mangawung. Wrong information. No marriage certificate. Undesirable and unlawful acts of sexual harassment. Sexual abuse.
Yes.
The rapist. Life sentence.
Yes! Yes! Thank you. Yes. 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 You deserve it.
This is justice.
Yes. Yes.
Justice.
Well, after all, what is said is said. Sorry, Mr. Mutolong, but you have committed too much more sins than the lies you told me. Thank you for ruining my childhood, my youth, my career, and I thank you very much for ruining my reputation.
You did not fucking ask me about those questions. I won't put that on say, young man. You are the fucking lawyer, and you're supposed to take me out of this.
On second thoughts, I am going to help you. Maybe you should know that I am that small Lerato. You remember Stando Samalumi in the bathroom?
Radu?
Eya. Wa hopola Stando Samalumi. Re le ka bateng. O ntse o nhlapisa. Ke ile ka nyalwa. Yaba ke katela mofu Lerato le wena.
What was that? Your Honor. Oh.
Ke kgola hore jwale ka ha ba o emetse kwana makanya. O se o tla tseba ho kota Lerato wa Samanete. You will get the opportunity to enjoy all the experience tseo o nketseditseng tsona bophelong ba ka. Well, don't you worry. I will ensure that you receive all the fair treatment while in custody. Oh, and then I will prepare a proposal for your transfer to Ramkrau prison. Mo Utlobambilak. Oh, I have a better service for you. Mahonyokiwe.
Hey! Hey! Now what was that all about?
Your Honor, Ms. De Silva is Lerato Molemo.
Ms. Da Silva, Ms. Scopi, approach my table right now. Jakes Makad, I'm going to set an example about you. From this day forth, starting with you, anyone to be involved in a violence against women and children will be given to a long life serving inmate who have never had a smell or a taste of a woman for many years. Let the beasts sodomize each other. And because we can't give you death sentence, just like the pain that you have caused your victims for all these years, that useless piece of flesh you call a penis will be castrated and exhibited in bottles at all national monuments and other festivals for all to learn. This is for all the women in the world, from all the corners in the world. This court is adjourned.
I'm just happy that finally the justice is served.
And the Lord has answered my prayers.
Yes, amen to that.
Oh, you've been praying for that?
We've
The Lord
been
has answered my
praying.
prayers.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Justice needs prayer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm Devin Finance.
Okay. How do you feel about everything that went in there, and how do you feel about it?
Nna motswadi wa ka ke kgotsofetse mpinto ke kgotsofetse ha ke ane ke motswalle mara ke kgotsofetse I'm very.
He's your friend, right?
It's in no mabeta it's in no newa.
Okay, thank you. And your name is?
My name is Cuteness. Jimmy Cuteness.
Okay, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Bye, cameras.
Actually, I was against the accused.
Okay, how do you feel that the accused is sentenced for life?
I actually feel hurt because this guy, like, he's humiliating us as,
as guys.
Yes. So yeah, I'm actually happy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi guys. Hi guys. How did you find the court? Okay.
today, Yona. Any comments?
Thank you. Good people, let us heed a call. Let us intensify the national movement against women and children abuse. Let us build links to strengthen the campaign for no violence against women and children across Southern Africa. We as the courts are doing everything we can, through the law and in other ways.
Everyone at home, school, work, and in the community, we urge you to wear the white ribbons every day of the days to show that we don't accept women and children abuse.
And also let the survivors and victims know that we are united as Imbumba against abuse.
Good work, Mr. Silva. My name is Hector Kunene, reporting for Goitsemang Television, live from
Good afternoon, ma'am. How do you feel about today's outcome? There you have it. Hector Kunene, Goitsemang Television, Bloemfontein.
Of all crimes committed against a person, rape is the one that leaves a person feeling the most violated. A rape victim is often left with a feeling that a part of them has been torn apart, because the feeling is still with them. The victim may have a sense that the crime is continuously occurring. To use another person's body and ignore the soul that resides within is the most egregious crime that a person could commit against another. This is Goitsemang Television from Goitsemang Studio. I leave you with this from South Africa to think.
The truth I hold took years to unfold, locked up and never told. Now I speak, for I'm done being weak. A story I will tell, awaking the pits of hell. Pinned against the wall, been 6 a little small. Touching, feeling, my eyes rolling to the ceiling. I push away, force down, I'm here to stay. Day and night, always full of fright of kissing, sucking, non-stop fucking, crying, weeping. Was I that bad of a kid? Why was I auctioned with this demon to bead?
Hey, sweetie. Come to Papa. Come get your weekend special. No. 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 But what did you say?
Please, kopa o ntshwarele. Ne ke sa tsebe tsena kaofela di a etsahala. Kopa o ntshwarele. At least justice e kgone ho etsahala. ga re sa tlhola re e bona ntša e ke go bontshwarele mama go bontshwarele ga re sa tlhola re e bona ntša
Thank you.